Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Style YouTube channel. And this morning we're going to talk a little bit about the life story of a Lynx, and it's an AA1C, and it was serial number 0183. So it rolled out of the factory fairly late in the game at the end of our production runs. But this is a story about 39010. Now, these formation pictures that you see here were shot back in July of 2006. And this is the airplane as it was, and if you look in the cockpit on the passenger seat, you will see Alan Rossi, who was then the owner of the aircraft, and Ken Blackman doing pilot and command, doing the formation flying for the photo shoot. Now, this was Alan Rossi's airplane, and on the way home from convention, they lost their electric fuel pump, and then they lost their mechanical fuel pump, and they ended up putting the airplane down in a field and pretty much destroyed the wings, the landing gear, and everything else. And the aircraft was eventually totaled. Its airworthy certificate was removed, and Wentworth had the wreckage. I ended up buying a couple of pieces of it and ended up selling them back to the new owner, and the new owner of this aircraft is now Stell Askew. Now, as a side note, that if you're ever flying and you lose your fuel pumps, one way you can extend your range with your engine out is by pumping the primer control. It won't run well, but it will keep the prop turning. It may be all you need to go a mile, mile and a half to get to an airport. So that's a little thing to know about if should you ever lose your fuel. But anyway, the airplane was totaled, insurance paid off, and then Stell Askew of North Carolina bought the fuselage. He ended up buying replacement wings and other replacement pieces and doing a lot of repair, and he fought for a long time, and finally, after going through all the hoops that the FAA said that he had to go through, he was able to reissue or get reissued a new airworthy certificate with the same N number for this aircraft, and that was in August 7th of 2013. So it took him a while to do that. And then as Stell did it just a few days ago, he sent me a bunch of photos of how he's modified the airplane. So this is what it looked like in 2006, and this is what she looks like now. He's added a few things to it. He's put a shark's mouth on the front of it. He's changed up the front end a little bit, but all in all, I think it's a very nice looking aircraft. It's a beautiful airplane, and it required us to put a lot of protection on it when it was in the shop. So just because an airplane, quote, has no damage history, or in this case, an airplane with damage history, one of the nice things about doing a repair on an aircraft and following all the rules is that the aircraft is actually stronger after the repair than it was before. So here's a gorgeous looking airplane. A lot of people saw it this last weekend at Formation Flying and during the Rigging Madness event, and they thought it was an absolutely wonderful looking airplane, and when they heard the story of it, they were even more impressed. So we hope you found all of this useful and informative. Thanks for watching, and have a good day enjoying the story of an airplane. Have a better day flying your Grumman, and thanks for watching our videos. I really appreciate it.